right now, but I'm also wearing my earpiece. What does that mean for you? It means you can listen to your favorite music in premium quality sound, but you can still hear what's going on around you. If you like to run, you like to hear what the kids are doing in the other room, you like to be aware of your surroundings while still enjoying that musical moment, you can absolutely do so with the Today's Special Value. This is super, super exciting because this is the lowest price that we have found, and we'll discuss more about that in a moment. But this is quality sound via something called bone conduction. That video that you saw from a few days ago of Justin and I talking over video, I could not believe how loud the music was without being in my ear. And I kept asking him over and over, can you hear this music? Can you hear what's happening? And he said, no, absolutely not. It's designed for you to be able to hear the ambient noise, the kids, the traffic, everything else, while listening to your music, but they're also lightweight and comfortable. Let's talk about the color choices because we have 4 for you. This one, first and foremost, is the one that I'm wearing. This is your midnight blue. This is the gray. We call it slate gray. Sliding on over, jumping to the other side. Love the red. I know Rachel wore that at midnight. This is canyon red. But then directly in front, we are calling that forest green, and that is our most limited. There are only 2,900 remaining. Now, there is no wait list and there is no advanced order, but more than 87,000 Aftershokz have sold here at QVC. Somebody who's watching owns them, and I want to make you a part of the show. Call us live at 800-395-1601. We'd love to hear your Aftershokz story. Let's talk about the value, because at retail, altogether, this could go for $219.92. You're getting the headphones. You're getting that charging cable. You're also getting to try a couple of programs along with the voucher that comes with it. Breaking that value all the way up to $219.92 at other places. Here, the Today's Special Value, $69.96. It's the lowest price we have found, and it's on 3 easy payments of $23.32. Now, my friend Justin Sachoka is with us. Yes, these are sweat resistant. Yes, these have a wireless range of 33 feet. But Justin Sachoka, I think the thing more than anything is that we love your choice of sweaters because all of the colors of your sweaters today have been amazing. Number 2, we have been friends for many years, but Justin is a consumer electronics expert. Justin, what's the Aftershokz story? For folks that have never heard of them before, what's the big deal with this brand?
Yeah. So here's what's crazy. Military-grade technology. That's how this started. And then it came into the consumer world in 2012 and exploded. People at the Consumer Electronics Show went crazy for it, but it really wasn't until about 2016 that they became really popular. Last year here at QVC in March, we brought them for the very first time, and like you said, over 87,000 people have picked up on Aftershokz headphones to date. It's since March of last year, which is amazing. But this is bone conduction, and what makes this so different and so unique is exactly that. Bone conduction is really interesting. It's a little bit different than what you're used to, because what we're used to, Mary, is stuffing our ears with earbuds or covering them up with headphones, and then airwaves travel down our ear canal and hit a part of our ear called our eardrum. But bone conduction instead uses transducers that sit on the side of your cheekbones that send little vibrations that go bypass your eardrum completely. You're not even going to use your eardrum in this, and it hits a part of your ear that's called the cochlea. And if you've ever chewed on carrots or chips, or if you've ever chewed on a hard candy or ice before, it sounds really loud and you get a little self-conscious. You think the whole world around you can hear it. But we all know that the reality is they can't hear it. That's just us in our head. Well, that same exact experience is what Aftershokz put right here into these headphones. And you can listen to your music, but you can also have that open ear experience. So my neighbors who are very loud are walking around on their dog was running around earlier. They're walking around all over the place, and I can hear all their steps. But I'm also listening to music at the same time. So talk about being able to hear your surroundings while you listen to music. That's what's really cool and what's really impressive. And with these headphones, I'm going to put them on full blast here, Mary, and I'm going to grab this little styrofoam ball. And what's going to happen is when I take those transducers and I put them on the side, while you can't hear anything right now, all of a sudden, the music starts. It's almost like magic. That's because those transducers that are right there are sending vibrations, but those vibrations, when they go out into the air, well, nothing's happening. It's not until they touch the surface of the hollow ball that all of a sudden you can hear the music. Same thing that happens with your skull. When they touch your cheekbones, now I'm kind of yelling because it's blasting into my cochlea, but it's not really blasting anything. It's just sending those vibrations. It's a cool experience.
I love the fact that, by the way, when he was lifting them up and down, he wasn't adjusting the music at all. It's just as loud.
No.
Couple of questions before I try it here in the studio.
Yeah.
If I wear a hearing assist device, Justin, can I use these?
You absolutely can. So take a look at this. I'm going to give you a good side profile of my ear here. I have an IFB in. So what that is, that's so we can hear producers. I take my Aftershokz and I put them right over that. So if you have hearing aids, you have a hearing assist device, you put it over, you see how it does not affect, the coil goes right around. I can take these on and off without having to move it. The only tip or suggestion that I will give is that if you are somebody with one of those devices, you might need to change the volume a little bit on there, but that's going to be it.
Now, this is what I also want to point out, that I always joke around about the size of my head and about how, you know, I was very blessed when it comes to the size of my head. Now, this is simulating a larger head. I want you to know that this is going to fit little kids, it's going to fit smaller heads, larger heads. It really is the perfect one size fits all. But I have it connected to this iPad, and I have it on the ball. Nothing playing right now. Playing music. Can you hear anything? Nope.
Then it goes away.
Can you hear it now? Clearly. But then, nothing. So that's to prove that when you put them on the first time, you're going to make the same face that I did. You're going to be shocked. Get it? Aftershokz. You're going to be shocked that nobody around you can hear what you're hearing. There's nothing in your ear. For runners, it means you're going to be able to hear the car honking at you. It means for moms and dads who are home right now, everybody's in the house. You want to have a little Zen moment, but you still need to hear when it gets quiet in the background. You're going to be able to hear what's going on in your house. Again, more than 87,000 have already been ordered, more than 500 just in this show. And we would love for you to give us a call at 800-395-1601. They will connect up to 33 feet away, and they are sweat resistant. So this is military-based technology. Makes my heart happy.
That's right.
That is now available for all of us. So let's discuss how to wear. So I get them home, I take them out, I marvel at the weight, because how much do they weigh and how do I wear them?
So they weigh just an ounce. So if you take 5 quarters out and put that in your hand, it's the same thing. So just an ounce, that's all that we're talking about here. And when we're talking about how to wear them, Mary, my hair is not as long and luscious as yours is. So we're gonna wear it in 2 different ways. Mine is going to go just like this, right over my ears, and they hook on kind of like sunglasses do, just in the opposite version there, but they hook right on the side. Now, Mary, you with longer hair, you're going to take it and you're going to put it behind your hair and then come up like that. So it's 2 different ways depending on how your hair is. So let's see how it is. You do it there.
Take that over this way.
Yep, perfect.
I'm going to pull that this way because I got a lot of cords back there. Pull that this way and then up over my ears, and then it fits right there in front.
That's right.
So comfortable.
And
wow.
No. So the other cool thing with this, my dad is literally calling me right now, which is, he knows my schedule, but he's on the phone right now. I can answer it. So I'm going to answer the call and I'll end up hanging up on him. But all I have to do to answer that call is this right here. I press that button and that's it. So now my dad can hear me, who totally forgot about my schedule and totally forgot that I'm on television right now. But the point is that I can say, hey, Dad, hey, I'm talking to everyone in America right now on QVC. I'll call you back. And I can hang up just like that right there. And then that's how you take your phone call. So you just saw what was a live phone call, unplanned as that happened. But there's microphones that are built inside of this so that you can take your phone calls. I mean, if you're living on Zoom right now, or if you're living and taking conference calls constantly, you put this on, I promise you, you will forget where it is, because I have countless times today already gone nuts trying to find the Aftershokz headphones that have been on my head, because even I forget where they are.
Now,
and I am presenting them right now.
We saw this a moment ago, but this is a closer look at some of the features and how this technology works. I mean, and Justin, you and I talked about this too. It doesn't matter if you're an Android or an Apple user. This is Bluetooth connection.
That's exactly right, which means 33 feet, no matter that device. It can be if your Xbox, if your PlayStation, if any of your gaming consoles has Bluetooth in it, it will work with that. If your television is a Bluetooth TV, it will work with that. Your tablet, your laptop, your phone, Android, Apple, doesn't matter. It's continuous up to 6 hours of playtime and listen time. So that's really big. And the audio quality on this is fantastic. I have been using this out running and biking constantly, which is good because they're sweat resistant. So even though I get really sweaty, especially as it's getting warmer here in Pennsylvania, it's going to work. Same thing here with the helmet. I put it right on, no problem. I can jump on my bike. Notice how it does not affect whatsoever. It's totally going to work with that, with a hat, with glasses, any of that stuff. Your Aftershokz are going to work. You're going to hear your surroundings, and you're going to enjoy your music.
Well, and it's definitely quality sound. Take a look at this home demonstration video that Justin put together for us. We're going to talk about some of the uses, but Justin's going to kind of walk us through it. So take a look.
Yeah, so some of the stuff that I use this for, like I was talking about, I've really gotten into biking, and I've really gotten into running a bunch. So some of those uses at home for me have been taking my Aftershokz, and it's been that motivation when I am running, when I'm on my bike. Been able to have that little bit of extra music there. This is a really comfortable fit, and because it's sweat resistant, it's really great when you're active. But it's also really great if you're just using it around the house. Being able to hear and have that your surroundings that you are more aware of is really important. I can't tell you how many times, Mary, that I've come just inches from a car that has passed by me, but I was aware of the fact that they were approaching because I was able to hear them with this open ear experience. Had I put little buds in my ear or had I covered it up with over-ear headphones, I probably would not have heard that car. I probably would not have heard the person on the street as I'm walking around. This makes you more self-aware. I mean, if you want your kids to go walk to the bus stop, you want them to know the cars that are walking by. They might have a long walk to get there. This is the way they can enjoy their music, their podcasts, their TV shows, their movies, but also be aware of their surroundings, and that's vital.
And this is what sets them apart, what I'm about to show you. So we have a styrofoam ball in the studio. I have a set of the Today Special Value on top of the styrofoam ball. We're simulating what you're going to hear. Now this is me playing the iPad music behind it because you're going to pair it with your device that has music on it. And see how you can hear it? When it's not on your head, you don't hear anything. Oh, and by the way, this is what everybody around you hears. They hear absolutely nothing. Then when you put them back on, that bone conduction technology, this is what I said back and forth with Justin a couple days ago. I said, I feel like it just turned my head into a speaker. And he said, no, everybody around you cannot hear a thing, but the sound just bounces around in your own head, making it premium quality sound. Nobody else can do exactly what Aftershokz can do. Here's the other thing too. Do you see this green front and center? There are now 2,800 remaining. There is no reorder, and I don't think there's a wait list either. So keep that in mind. But then we also have the gray. We specifically call it slate gray. We also have the canyon red. And then right here in the back, we have midnight blue. So all 4 colors still available. You get the pouch, which feels like neoprene. It's a really nice pouch. Then you get the 2 earplugs, so if you do want to block out the sound, you can, and that charging cable as well. But it could cost you $219.92 elsewhere. Our price is $149.96 less than the other guys. So our total price is $69.96. It is the lowest price that we've found, and we have the option of 3 easy payments of $23.32 right now. Robin is calling us from Oregon. Robin, welcome in. Please meet Justin. How are you today?
Hi, Justin. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
I was
Hi,
really doubtful about these. My friend's daughter runs on a country road, and she had told me how important they were, for her to be able to feel safe.
For sure.
And she let me try them on, and it is the strangest thing. I mean, the sound is so much better when it's not stuck down in your ear.
Agreed. Oh, I
yeah.
agree. Well said. Sometimes
Robin,
when
I
have really thick hair, and I was worried about wearing them, with my hair, but it hasn't been a problem at all. And he's right. You do kind of forget you have them on.
That's exactly right.
I just started riding my bike again recently, and I can see where if you couldn't hear your friends you're riding with saying we're going to go left, you keep going straight, or a car coming up on you, it would be really important.
Couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. Justin,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Well, Robin, I agree with everything that you're saying. As somebody who loves to bike as well, it is essential to have this. And what you were talking about, how that first initial experience, I love